Always a fan of school supplies, I have a trove of recipes in my white binder labeled Holidays, which sits on my kitchen shelf. Each recipe is enclosed in a plastic sleeve, sections tabbed in chronological order of the celebrations. New Year's brunch recipes are followed by one for a Valentine cheesecake, knife swirled with a chocolate heart, then a flourless chocolate walnut cake, then a graph paper diagram of a bunny with tremendous ears, my template for Easter dessert. Right behind them is my Rosh Hashanah brisket recipe, an old standby of Heinz chili sauce, Coca-Cola, and Lipton onion soup. Then a doodled list of the bagels and cheeses I order each year from the one local bagel store in town that understands after many years that Yom Kippur actually is an event in Rye, New York. My foolproof potato latkes come next, and closing out the year is one for chocolate and coconut pecan pie, a true Christmas stunner. At my wedding shower, guests were asked to bring their favorite recipes written on index cards. The index cards were added to a photo book, and this became my first binder. That book contains my mom's chocolate mousse recipe, my cousin's potato salad made with hard-boiled eggs, and my sister-in-law's caramel blondies. The binder collection grew as we had children, and my interest in cooking expanded along with the size of our family. With millions of recipes available online, reaching for my binders feels a little bit primitive. Many of the recipes are handwritten, some cut from the New York Times, or ripped out of magazines while waiting for doctors. Tucked into the pages are lists of invitees, some already gone from our lives. Dishes served are listed and often annotated. Honey mustard sauce, too bland, needs balsamic. Sweet potato kugel, big hit. As I flip through one binder or another on each slippery page, my heart floods with sweet memories of hosting holiday dinners with my husband at my side. He checks the turkey while I refill wine glasses in the living room, taking a moment to watch the kids playing Risk and Mancala, marbles spilling to the floor. I am Jewish, my husband is Chinese, raised in the Presbyterian faith. Each Christmas, I bring my mother's chocolate mousse cake to my in-laws. Each Hanukkah, my husband fries the latkes at my parents' house. On Chinese New Year, I make a beef and broccoli dish and long noodles to signify the hope of a long life. I sometimes worry that my husband and I have not done a proper job of religious education with our 3 daughters. I never wanted to choose or make them choose, as if our traditions were polar opposites instead of integral parts that gave our 5-subject family its unique flavor. If we chose Jewish, our kids would have missed the thrill of walking around Jones Farm in Connecticut with a rusty saw, searching for the perfect tree to cut down for our cleared out corner of the living room. If we chose Christian, they would miss the excitement of the first taste of wine at the Passover table. And then the marvelous discovery a few years later when they realized that Manischewitz is really not a good example of the magic of wine. I am proud of our children, all of whom are proficient with chopsticks and know how to bite a tiny hole into soup dumplings in order to suck out the luscious, velvety broth, a recipe for which, by the way, can be found in a white binder on my kitchen shelf.